Hello everyone, back to today's first video, doing 5D forecast, today's first video. So as was on Wednesday, having a detailed look at the weather for the coming 5 days. Been quite a warmish and fairly dry start to September. Things are turning more unsettled in the 5D forecast period time frame, and temperatures returning closer to average. In fact, at times becoming really quite cool up in the north. So generally a more autumnal flavour to the weather in the 5 days ahead. That said, there will be dry conditions, particularly in the far south and southeast, hanging on to dry weather pretty much throughout. But I'll talk you through everything that's going on in a second. Just say that today's second video update coming up on the homepage this afternoon, we'll have a look at the weather next week to 10 days in detail, and we'll also have the latest update for Beijing Climate Centre next 40 days included in that as well. So we'll start off with a radar picture from the weather outlook. Been a lot of dry weather this morning, but we have had some showery bursts across southwestern Scotland. A more defined band of rain is coming into western Scotland and the far west of Ireland as well. Been a few showers around these eastern and southeastern coasts. But other than that, a lot of dry weather through the course of today. And that's going to continue most parts of the country into this afternoon. Right, so the Arctic pressure chart today looks like this. We've got high pressure down to the southwest. We've got low pressure beginning to move in from off the Atlantic. It all looks rather messy, and that is going to be typical upper pressure charts in the next 5 days. Quite complex weather patterns coming up. So, for the rest of this afternoon, going to keep a lot of dry weather across the country. We've got quite a bit of cloud across England and Wales at the moment, but some of that will break up, hopefully to reveal some sunny spells this afternoon, but we'll keep some showers around those southeastern coasts. At the same time, though, northern, western Scotland and Northern Ireland will turn cloudier, with outbreaks of rain developing from off the Atlantic. So becoming quite cloudy and damp, really, across Scotland into this afternoon. Temperatures ranging around 15 to 21, that's 59 to 70 Fahrenheit. Overnight tonight, low pressure is close to the north of Scotland, so we'll find a band of wet weather moving across Scotland through this evening, clearing away from the north and east of Scotland into the end of the night. By the end of the night, it should be drying up there. Showers continuing around western and northern facing coasts, but actually quite a bit of dry weather through the course of the night, with a mix of clear spells and variable cloud. Temperatures, wherever it stays cloudy, going to be reasonably mild, holding up at around 11 or 12, but under clearer skies it will get quite cold, with temperatures going down into single digits quite widely. That's how Thursday's looking. Gradually, pressure is just leaking away across the country. So we're going to start off with a lot of dry and bright weather, but clouds will bubble up quickly. There'll be showery bursts of rain across Scotland. We're likely to see some showery rain moving down to Northern Ireland and Northern England as well. The rest of England and Wales will have a reasonable amount of dry weather, but showers could still bubble up through the course of tomorrow afternoon, and one or two of those could be quite heavy. The far south and southeast is likely to stay mostly dry. Now, temperatures in the north tomorrow are going to be very cool under those spells of rain, so only around 12 or 13 degrees at best, feeling very autumnal indeed across the northern parts of the country. We might get up to around 22 in the extreme southeast, at 72 Fahrenheit, if we manage to stay dry, but I think overall temperatures will be 2 or 3 degrees down on those of today. That's how Friday's looking, with low pressure off the east coast of Scotland. So showery rain probably mainly confined to the north and east of Scotland and north-east England on Friday. This is quite a complex setup though, so detail on this could change. But east of Scotland, north-east England, probably staying cloudy and damp there. Elsewhere, I would have thought Friday's likely to be a drier day, actually, with some bright or sunny spells coming through. Temperatures will be on the cool side, overall a little bit below par for the 7th of September, ranging from around, say, 12 to 20 degrees. 20 would be 68 Fahrenheit. A new area of low pressure looks like it's going to move in from off the Atlantic on Saturday, so that gets the weekend off to an unsettled note. The exact track of this low pressure is a bit uncertain, but it looks like we probably have outbreaks of rain across southern Scotland down to Northern Ireland, possibly affecting Northern England as well through the morning. And then that terrain, and something could be quite persistent and heavy, is likely to move southwards through the rest of Wales into southwest England, probably into the Midlands and Lincolnshire through the course of Saturday afternoon. That leaves East Anglia, South East England mainly dry, I would have thought, with bright or sunny spells being replaced by cloud during the afternoon. And up in the north, after that wet start, it probably brightens up across Scotland and Northern Ireland with sunny spells and a few showers coming through during the afternoon. Again, under persistent rain, it's going to be a very cool autumnal feeling day with temperatures only around 14, 15 or 16 degrees at best. In the sunshine in the southeast, we might scrape 20. But again, a little bit below par, even in the southeast, and where it's raining and cloudy and wet, it will be a distinctly cool day. That's Sunday, and by then the weather is beginning to improve a little bit as high pressure starts to ridge up from the southwest, although it does still look a little bit unsettled up in the north. So the far northwest of Scotland likely to have more spells of rain at times, perhaps some rain coming into Northern Ireland as well by evening. Otherwise, I think Sunday is the best day of the weekend for dry and fine conditions. I would suspect there's a lot of cloud around, but we may get a few bright or sunny spells, certainly more so than will be around on Saturday. Temperatures on Sunday are going to be a little bit up, so probably up to around 21 or 22 perhaps in the southeast if we get some sunny spells going, but most places actually remaining in the mid to upper teens Celsius. That's Monday. It looks like we end the 5-day forecast period with a bit of a north-south split setting up. So in the south, we've got this ridge of high pressure from the Azores into France, just keeping southern parts of the country mainly dry and quite warm. But up in the north, it does look a little bit more unsettled up there. I think a lot of cloud around on Monday, wherever you are, but if it is going to brighten up with some sunny spells, the best of those will be for East Anglia, central, southern, southeastern England. Mainly dry for England and Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland having cloud, and probably increasingly heavy rain developing through the course of the afternoon. Temperatures could be quite warm in the southeast and fairly humid at around 23 degrees. 23 is 73 Fahrenheit, but if you're north of Scotland, really quite cool. Temperatures just at 12 or 13. Up there, so a proper north-south split as we end the 5-day forecast period. Fine, just have a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook. So this is suggesting quite a bit of sunshine for England and Wales. We have had a fair amount of cloud this morning, but I am hopeful it'll brighten up through the course of this afternoon. Up in the north, that's where we've got the showery rain, particularly northwest of Scotland, and coming into Northern Ireland as well. That's Thursday. Showers or longer spells of rain through central and northern parts of the country, the southeast just about hanging on to dry conditions. Rain mainly in the northeast on Friday. Otherwise, a reasonable amount of dry weather. Temperatures will be dipping down, though, through the rest of this week. Into Saturday, wet weather through the central swathe of the country, gradually moving southeastwards, but far southeast stays dry, and up in the north it brightens up later on. That's Sunday, southern parts of the country getting a reasonable amount of dry weather, but up in the north will be more showery. And then by the time you get through to Monday, wet in the north, mainly dry, and a little bit warmer down in the south. Expect quite a lot of cloud. And then we'll pick up the story beyond the 5-day forecast period in today's second video update. So in summary, it's very classic, typical early September weather. Really. So it's going to be turning a little bit more unsettled through the coming 5 days, although the far southeast, very little, if any, rain getting through there, but through most central and northern parts of the country, it will be more unsettled with rain at times. Temperatures always warmest in the southeast, but overall becoming cooler, especially as we head into the weekend. The early part of next week, a bit of a north-south split, warm in the south, and cool and unsettled up in the north. And we'll pick up the story, as I say, beyond the 5-day forecast period for today's second video update. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.